Alright, welcome everyone. I'm gonna do a little tutorial or like basic tutorial on the toolbar over here, and I'll try to explain as much as I can what everything does and how to like use it. So let's get started. Alright, first I'm gonna just show you. Let's start with the simple one, just the pencil tool. There's no settings on the left top here, or like nothing that you need to change or do whatever you want. So what it does, it just draws lines, like 1 pixel. So yeah, so if I zoom, you can see it's only 1 pixel that it will draw. It won't be any thicker. So I can just draw like a smiley face here. Very weird smiley face. That's the pencil tool. Alright, but let's do this one, paintbrush. This has a few settings that we can like have fun with. So first of all, we have it at 2 pixels at the moment. So like you see, it's a bit thicker. So, but if you want to get it more thicker, you can always change the width or like the pixel size on it. So yeah, that's how the pencil tool works with the thing. So this is a hardness. What it does, yeah, like you see, this one is like kinda like solid all around, but on this one it kinda fades out because I only have it like 20%, and if I have it like 1% and go to like 50% and 100, that's like a clean circle. So yeah, but we can change the like the color or like fill color on it. We had it on full color, so just go here and just play around with it. So let's do something. Let's just do spheres. So like you see, let's do something else. Dark upward diagonal. There you go. And it works also with the hardness. So yeah. Alright. I don't usually do anything with those. So I usually only use solid color anyways, so if you need to change it, you can go and change it whatever you want. But I always use solid colors for everything I do. Alright, let's go to the next one. One of the most important tool, eraser tool. So I can erase, since I have like a white background, I can also erase that so it'll be like transparent. Alright, let's make a layer under it. I'll explain after what I'm doing. Let's just make it white just for this video's sakes. Let's just do something that we already did, something random. So yeah, just a mess over here, and let's say it's too messy, we need to clean this up. Then you can just take the erase tool and try to clean it. But you're probably thinking, but I don't like this like fading out black. How can I change it? Just same as the paintbrush. Just increase the hardness, and then you can have it very sharp. Like you see. Then I can like erase everything. And that was the eraser tool. Alright, let's have fun with shapes. Alright, we have rectangle, yeah, and we can choose all from those shapes that are here. So let's have fun with it. Let's turn it back to like 30. So like you see, it will make this rectangle. Wow, I can't say this. So yeah, but what if you wanna make like a very like equal square? To do that, just hold the left mouse button and hold shift. Then it will automatically go where it should be, like every side is the same. Even though I go up here on the right, still the same sides. But when I release it, it goes here. I hold it back and I can have it as big and small as I want. And all sides have the same length. Alright, let's just keep it here. Alright, let's try something else. Ellipse. Alright. Go back to ellipse. Or yeah, I'll just call it circle since it's a circle. Same thing. If you don't hold shift, this happens. Hold shift, and it's a perfect circle. And of course you can just release. You can still edit everything after you release. After you click somewhere else, you can't really do anything with that circle unless you like select it, which I will explain later in the video. So yeah, I can make it thinner line, thicker line, so whatever I want. So let's just make it 20. So the style, I can either have like solid or dashed. Then it's just like a square looking circle, or like squares in the circle, going the circle. Dash dot dot, that means just it's a dash dot dot dash dot dot dash, and all the way around. Let's put it back in solid. I can also change the fill like with the paintbrush. So yeah, just have fun with this and just try stuff out. Let's go back to solid. I don't use any of those like in anything. Alright. Let's just do one more like what should we pick? Okay, let's use this gear. So yeah, shift, same size, so like the perfect gear. Well, yeah, same size, and when I stop pressing shift or like hold shift down, it will go like this. So yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a tool I use the most, in my opinion, or like when I'm like drawing and doing logos, or one of the most I use. That's the line tool. Like you see, it can go in any direction, but instead of having the same size like the circle and the square on each end, when I hold shift, it will go down, bit to the right, so it can snap into positions. So if you want to do a really straight line across, hold shift. If you don't, you see the difference. For me, I feel like it's kinda centered, or like going like a straight line, but it isn't. So you can have fun with this. And same with the other stuff, you can change the width and everything. Just have fun. Let's put it back in 20 or 25, that's fine. We can change the back end, which is this one. into something else, like this arrow, or just simple like rounded edge. Here we can do dashed and all of those, an arrow in this direction like the end. Fill color just like with the other one, just play around, have fun. But that wasn't the final thing with the line tool, and the reason why I use it so often. It's because I can curve it. So if I want to make like a kinda S-shaped, I could do it like this, but it doesn't really look like an complete S. I need to change this as well. So I can just do this, just add it a bit around. So yeah, you can have fun with this. Alright, that was the line tool. So let's do the fill, the bucket fill. So with this one we can change the fill color in it, or not the fill color, I mean the fill pattern. Let's just use solid color. I've already shown you how that worked. Here's the tolerance. So what that does is when you have like a, okay, let's just make a small circle inside this circle in another color. So put solid color. Yeah, I think I forgot to explain this one. I'll do it. So here you go. Let's put back the circle. Let's make it like grayish. Bit more grayish though. So it's obviously gray. When I use a fill bucket, I'll just use some color, just red. So let's just put it kinda like just 15%. Like you see, the gray circle doesn't get removed or doesn't fill that. But if you look closely, you can see there's like a kinda gray area here. So if I increase it, you can see it be more sharper. Here it's more like blendy, and when I increase it, oops, too much, it blends. So let's go back to 13. But let's say this circle here was like, I didn't want it. So instead of just fill the circle in here, I can just slightly put this up and it should overtake it. Or not, maybe I made it a bit too dark. Ah, now I understand why. Because the background here wasn't white. So let's go back. I'm holding Control and press Z to go back. So let's paint this white just now. Here you go. So if I hide the layer on the bottom, it's white in the circle. So let's do this one more time. So white and light gray is pretty similar. So 50%, and when I increase it, see, the gray circle disappeared. The reason why it didn't disappear with the other one was because it was like transparent on a white background. So it didn't see, oh, this is a similar color. So let's just fill it. So yeah. But here we go. I don't do anything with those either on this one. Okay. Perfect. But let's say if you want to make this circle like a goldish color, then we can just pick. Yeah, remember to click somewhere out of the image to stop selecting this red area. Otherwise, you can always like edit it. So let's go to and make like kind of a gold colorish. So yeah, or yellow goldish. Alright, let's just say that that's a gold. But it doesn't really look like a gold effect. Now I'm gonna teach you how to use... what should we do? Since we're talking about gold. Oh wait, I need to teach you about this magic wand. So if I go back when it was white and grey. Okay, I'm only gonna select this grey area. And with like 20% I did it without a problem. So yeah. But if I increase it, it took also the white area as well. But if you look closely, there's like a grey area here, like black to grey. And if I only added that, you will see like a grey area, and when the like this circle is like made in a PNG file or something, you can see this like a kind of a grey line here, and trust me, it will be so annoying to see that. So let's go back to a smaller one, which is this one. I'm pretty sure everything is selected. Here you go. That should be it. So I can do this on everything. So I can pick this black here, pick this black here, pick this black here. But what if I wanna pick this black and this black one? You can simply do that by holding Control and click on other stuff. So, but what if I wanna maybe, I don't wanna use this white color here and black, and then we'll just wanna paint over everything. Then I just click the white area and hold Control, click the white area, I mean the black and then the white. So here we go. That should be it. Then I can do whatever I want. So before I go to this goldish looking effect, I'll show you one thing. This is the mover tool. There is no setting that I recommend to actually change, or like basic stuff. So now I can move the circle with the white in it, but there's no white in it, so let's put the white in it. So if I use the magic wand again and move this, like you see there's like a black outline on the white thingy. So we gotta change that by simply change the tolerance a bit higher, so it covers these light gray areas. Now when I move it, you can only see like a white square in this. So, but what if we wanna move the white area and the black area at the same time? Then just select by holding Control and select both areas, and now you can move the both things, or do whatever you want. But be aware, when you're moving like this, it will always overtake everything on the layer. If I make a new layer, if I had this on a new layer and placed it underneath that layer, then I would like go under it. Okay, that's how to move objects and select them. Okay, so this one is the move selection. That means you can resize the selection window and take more than just this box. So when I move this, you see the part that was currently in the selected area will get moved. Yeah, and I forgot to mention, let's go back to here. Let's say I wanna resize this, then we go back to the move selected selection. So I can resize it, but be aware, this black here and this black here will get smaller because this white here is bigger. So when you put it closer, it will look like the white lines are almost disappeared. So yeah. So this width and this width doesn't like change unless you use the rectangle one. Alright. Let's make it black. And here we go. So when you're creating the square, you can do it. Alright, I accidentally went to the next thing I was about to explain. Alright, so let's go here, select this one. Yeah, since I'm using this tool, I'll just explain what this is. This is just rectangle select, so I can select everything in a square. So let's just select this square here and go to back to the move select thingy. I can also rotate it by just hovering the mouse on the just one corner, or like a bit, not on the dots like here, bit around it. I can do it from here, 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 and you get the point. But let's say if you wanna get it from this normal square here, like very straight and perfect. What if I want to make it like this? For me it looks kind of straight, but if I look closely, this gray area here shouldn't be here. So to fix that, I just hold it to like rotate it, then hold shift, then it snaps into place. Okay, I have no idea why this gray area is, but you can always like select this area and erase it. Like this. Okay, that's that. Alright, let's, since we are doing with the selection things, now I can use like a circle select. So let's say I'll just take a part of this square over here with a circle. I can do that. I can rotate it, but if you look, there's like a space here that I don't want. To fix that is just simply, wait, let's do it here, here. Hold shift, drag, just like with the other ones. Now when I turn it, everything seems smooth and there's like no space between, even though I'm rotating it. Alright. Okay, the lasso select, that's a more like a freehand selection. So if you don't want to use square or circle, so let's say that we want to select this one. We could use circle and select all. But if you want to be more specific on what we select, we can use this lasso tool. That means we are selecting everything inside that. I know it's not like perfectly drawn, I'm just doing this pretty fast. Or as fast as I can without missing anything. So here we go. So this is selected, so this is not a square or like a circle. Now when I move it, it moves. But if I move this to there, you can see everything, all of the selected area that doesn't have a background and goes over something on this layer that has a color will change. Alright, let's put it back. That was the lasso tool. And I don't really do anything with these settings, but in my opinion I never use this lasso tool. It can be useful for some projects, but I've never had the need for use it. Alright, let's see. So we're done with this, done with this, done with this, done with this. Alright, this is very simple. I should maybe just start with the simple ones. So what this does, when I have it like equipped, when I left click, I zoom in. If I right click, I zoom out. Alright, that's it. This one, the pan tool, this is very useful. Let's just say that we are like here. Instead of zooming out pointing your tool, like your mouse into the other side and added something here, you can simply just be here, drag it. And no, you're not dragging the layer or anything, you're dragging this whole image, even though it has like a multiple layers. So you're just repositioning the whole image. Alright. Okay, I showed this. Alright. Now we're gonna do the goldish effect. So let's select this gray area over here. Alright. Let's give this like a gray color over here, like a dark gray. Select this. This is a gradient tool. So you can choose, well, let's just choose like two colors, like red on the primary, and then I click on the secondary to change that to yellow. So very simple, it's just a very obvious colors. And when I do this, it will have this gradient effect, like going from red to yellow. But what if you don't want to have this red bit that big? Then you just move this away and this away. Then it's like a 50-50 of red and yellowish, and like going into each other, like blending. But we can also use this. So if I move this closer, you can see it's like a line that will have like gradient effect on the sides. So yeah, you can choose from different types of things. Just have fun with it. This is like a circle. A lot of options that you can use it. I mainly just use this one and this one and this one. That's the one I use the most. But we are gonna make this like goldish color. So first, let's just pick the primary. Let's have that like kinda yellowish, like a yellow orangey. This should be orange. That's about it. Alright, now we are gonna use this line tool, or like not the line tool, I mean like line effect. So whenever I do this, it gives it like a yellow line. So if I make it blend more, this looks like a goldish effect. I use this very often when I'm making like gold text and everything. So yeah, that's that. So let's go to the next one. Okay, this was done, this was done, this was done, this was done. This one I never use it, so I wouldn't bother to actually go over it, but because I usually never use it, I don't know that much about it. So only thing I know, when I click, this message comes up: could not use a clone stamp because the area clone has not been set. Use Ctrl click to use the anchor point. So whenever I hold Ctrl and click, this is my anchor point. So let's say I want to clone this area to just here. Alright, perfect. And whenever I move it, you can see the clone circle on the right, like blinking. It's next to the gold mini circle I made. So if I have it on black and click it, this part will come black. It will just pretty much clone this area that it was selected. So clone here, clone here, clone here. So you get the point. So I can just color it and it will clone this part to here. I never use this, but it can be useful for some projects though. This one, never use it. So yeah, I use yellow color. So it will like target that color that I'm currently like selecting and all around that. I mean, this could be useful. So, let's say I'm just targeting black. Like you see, because I clicked on the black, he will only like paint black areas. Alright, perfect. Kinda like this effect, like it was here. Okay, anyway. Okay, now we're going to do the text one. Let's make that black color. And what I did here, I just clicked on the secondary, clicked the color, pressed this, that means swap color, and clicked it. That made it like a primary color. So you can have the primary as a secondary, secondary as a primary. But in this case, I want to have the black one as a primary. Okay, so the text tool. Let's erase a bit so we can see better what we are doing. Alright. Black. So here are the font types that I have, like few custom ones. You can just choose from that whatever you want, and I will put the link in the description on the website I used to that I use to download fonts. And yeah, let's just use kinda cool looking one. This is a custom made. It's actually called Lord of the Rings, but I don't really know why. This is the size, like the pixels on the fonts. And you can have it bold, italic, underline, sliced. I don't really do anything with this. Smooth, sharp. Actually, I should do that if it's sharp. Then it doesn't have this fadey effect. I'll check it later. You can have the text like, wait, let's just type something, just test. Very simple. Alright, let's make it a bit bigger. Like this. Alright, I can have it bold. It doesn't really look nice bold with this font type. Italic. Underscore. Apparently there's now like this style of underscore for this. Strike through. Apparently there is no strike through on this one. Oh wait, there is. Okay, it's just goes under. That's weird. Alright. Like you see on here, I started the text over here, so here. So when I just remember this place over here. So if I do the middle, the text will move. So the middle of the text is exactly where I started. And I can do this on the right, and everything I will type now, let's just go here, like it goes to the right, or left I mean. And let's do it again over here, and the middle, everything I type will go into both directions. Very simple. And that's about it with the text tool. Yeah, I think I covered everything so far. Yes, I did. So yeah, that's about it. This is like a very kinda not short, more like a tutorial on the toolbar, what everything does and how to use it. Now you just have to go into paint.net and just have fun, make something. And if you want another tutorial, just let me know, and let me know in the comment section what you want me to make tutorial of and how to make this or that. So yeah, the only thing you have to do is just put it in the comments. So thank you very much for watching, and I really hope that helped you at least something. Oh, this is so messy what I'm just made now, but anyways, thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.